Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary.
Advice is what we ask for when we already know what the answer is, but wish we didn't. Each of us is born knowing everything we need to know. It is programmed in our genes. It is connected to our mission, our purpose in life. People of color in particular are genetically coded for genius. We are, however, programmed to self-destruct. We are taught we must be authorized, qualified, and sanctioned by someone else. Unfortunately, we believe it. We don't trust ourselves. We search for the support and acceptance of others. We question what we know unless we can identify someone else who taught us. We forget we have built-in mechanisms of information protection and guidance. We move outside of ourselves with lament when we get lost. If we are to survive, we must accept and understand what we already know. The key issue becomes, do I have the strength and courage to do what I know is right for me? I know that I know that I know I am knowing. Yay! Oh, yay! Hey, y'all. Welcome to episode 100. Here we go. Yay! Episode 100. We are 100. 100. Wow. Yep. Episode 100 of the Just Being Me podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in for 100 episodes. Thank you guys so much. As y'all heard, Miss Mary is back on the mic.
I am back. It's good to be back.
We're glad to have you back. I was here by my lonesome last week. Felt kind of lost, so I was like, okay. I tried to channel your spirits, but that didn't work. Your spirits were on vacation too.
Oh,
let me see. I'm trying to turn this up. There we go. So thank you again for tuning in last week when I was doing my solo dolo thing. Continue to spread the word to your friends and family about our podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Podcast Addicts, and Amazon Music under podcast. All right, y'all. Let's get into the weekend because Mary had a long weekend.
What you do this weekend?
What did you do this weekend, Miss Mary?
all right. I was in vacation mode about a week.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Dallas, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. And had a good time. Family and friends. Daughters, grandkids. Great time. We did a lot of stuff with the grandkids, the zoo and a lot of other things that they had going on last weekend. And it was just hot.
Was it hot out there?
Oh my God, Margot. First I felt like it was a dry heat. About 2 days now.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start getting humid. Them clouds start rolling in. And it was just sticky. Sticky. And those bugs we talked about?
Mm-hmm. You seen them? No.
They were there. Mm-mm. You could hear them. There's a certain noise that they make.
Nope. Mm-mm.
And it's like a mating call. And you can hear them. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. And they'll fly by you and stuff like that, but I didn't really have any of them near me or anything, especially when you go where there's a lot of trees and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where it comes from. But anyway, yeah, you could hear them. You could really hear them and everything, because we had to take kids, to different places, to the parks, zoo, everywhere. We went to this big old, I forgot what you call those things, but they have a lot of livestock there.
Mm-hmm.
Big old bulls and pigs and I mean all kinds of stuff, horses and just everything. And it was a big like Western town, and I didn't hear a lot of them out there that way, but when you're at the park or near like a forest or anything like that, you could really hear them.
Good. So
we
good.
spent a lot of time in the pool.
Okay.
Went to visit relatives, have friends come over, for dinner and things of that nature. It was a lot every day. There was something to do.
Okay.
I was tired because you jumping in and out of the air conditioner.
Yeah.
To the back in the air, you just back and forth. You know what I mean? It was a lot. It was a lot, but I'm glad I got away. Glad to be back home. And now we're having a lot of family here because we have a homegoing service for family members. So we're gonna be doing that this weekend. But it feels good to be back in California, honey, because this weather feels good.
I'm sure compared to where you were, yeah.
Oh my God, Margot, I welcomed it. It was like, oh my God, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. But I did want to say, there was a lot of travelers out there in the airports.
Yeah, it was. I know.
Traveling.
Yeah. They're out there. They out there.
So I guess that's good, right?
Yeah. It's keeping people busy. Keeping them busy, but I heard that they American Airlines, they cutting back 1% of their flights because they can't get people back to work. As we experience. Yep.
Now listen to this. My daughter was leaving Georgia because she was going to meet me in Texas, right? And they canceled her flight.
Was it American?
I didn't know this, but what happened was they had some kind of computer outage or problem or something. And she had to reschedule her flight. She found out that she was canceled. Her flight was canceled that morning that she was due to leave.
Wow.
Yeah, because her and the kids, they flew into Dallas to meet me. And, my other daughter, And she had to end up flying out the next day.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was just like, you know what? Y'all need to stop playing, because if I have a problem tomorrow with my flight out of here, guess what? Y'all see me when you get here.
Okay. Oh my God.
With the people. But maybe that was the reason why there was a lot of people in the airport, because everybody had to kind of like reschedule, maybe. I don't know. But I was like, this is ridiculous. But it was so many people, Margot. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah. Everybody want to be out and traveling. I mean, the ban was lifted here last week on the 15th. So this was like the first weekend that everything was open back up to 100% capacity, and it was Father's Day weekend. People wanted to get out and do stuff. It was a lot going on, and people was out there doing everything.
Now, a lot of people in the airports and stuff, they were still wearing their mask and everything. But I did notice that the flight attendants had to mention and keep mentioning over the intercom about face masks on the flights, and make sure your nose is covered as well.
Right. Yep. Now, just because they said the mask mandate is lifted, there are still places that you still have to wear your mask, and travel is one of them.
That's right.
in the
That's
Uber, when you get in the Uber car, if you catch the bus, if you take a flight. I went to the doctor today. I had to wear a mask. You still got to wear a mask in the hospital. So they even had me. So I did an MRI today, and he had that I had to have a mask on my face with the thing over my head. And I asked him if I could take my mask off. I said I can't sit in this thing for 10 minutes with that thing smashed on my nose, and then the mask is like covering like my nostrils like this. Oh yeah, I'm about to have a panic attack.
Are you serious?
Yes. I said I gotta take this mask off. It's no way. It's no way. Because the focus of that MRI is on my brain. So they put a cage over your head, and
no.
I had my mask on, and the little like piece had went across my nose, so it pushed my nose down, which pushed my mask on my nostrils. And I was like, hey, wait, he was about to push me back into that machine. I said, wait. He pulled me back out. I said, can I please take this mask off? Because I cannot. Ain't nobody in that thing with me. Ain't nobody in that tunnel but me. So take it off.
How are you supposed to breathe with it on?
I can't.
And stuff against your face like that.
He wasn't an asshole. He didn't say, oh, you gotta keep your mask on. He said no. He said, I feel you. You already got this thing over your head. It's already uncomfortable. So yes, you can go ahead and take your mask off. I said, thank you. I really do appreciate that.
Ooh.
We was gonna have to reschedule because I was getting anxiety. I was like,
oh my God. So how was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was really good. It was Father's Day weekend. And I celebrated with my father and my guy. Well, let me back it up. Because I didn't celebrate it with my father. My dad said that he didn't want it because my dad's birthday is in June. June 7th. So we just did a whole birthday party and all that stuff for him on June 7th. So when we called him and asked him what he want to do, he said, you guys, being great daughters is all that I ever want. So we don't have to do... I was like, aww. He said, you guys turned out to be really great kids, really good women, and, taking care of your responsibility, and that's all I've ever wanted. So that's my Father's Day gift, and, we don't have to do, all of that. We just did it like a week before. So I said, okay, you sure? Because I was sure trying to give me some more oxtail.
That's such a dad speech,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you guys, and, you guys done so well, and you girls are really something, and, oh, God. Yeah. I can just hear my dad say the same thing.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I remember this.
You guys just go. Don't spend any money on me.
Yep. There you go. That's exactly what he said. You don't have to spend your money on me. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, so I took that energy and put it over to my guy, who's a father, and got him some stuff, and then we went for a ride because we wanted to go just for a drive. What he wanted to do was just see greenery. He said he wanted to see green trees and green fields and green.
Okay, yeah.
We went the wrong way. We went towards the desert. We went toward the desert. Well, nothing green where we went.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I was like, I don't know where that is. But we ended up in Pachanga, which is heading towards Palm Springs, like that way. So desert.
Oh, yeah. You guys went out to the casinos?
Yes. We went to the casino. Didn't win any money. People didn't have to have masks on in there, but I had my mask on. I would take it off if I, was right, like just me and him or whatever, just so I can breathe. But when we walking and stuff, we had our mask on. I'm not playing because they said that new variant is out, Delta.
Delta, girl. Oh yeah.
I'm good. Like I don't want to. Nope.
and the tough part about that, Margot, is this is the part that scares me. They don't give us enough information. So I'm feeling like it's going to be out here. People going to be in the hospital. They're not going to say anything. They're not going to let us know how bad it is until they absolutely have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it'd be wise for us just to protect ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and don't wait for these people to tell us this because they're not gonna be honest. They're not gonna tell us.
No.
Because, like you said, they don't want us to panic.
Mm-hmm. They don't want
You
us
know,
to panic.
but these people better be smart and keep these masks on their faces and continue to wash their hands and, you know, use that sanitizer because I'm telling you, come September, October, when the cold season starts, you guys look out.
Yep. It's going to be right there knocking on your door. Yeah.
You guys better be careful.
Yeah. You right. I still wear my mask. If I'm in anywhere where there's a crowd of people, I'm going to have my mask on, and I don't care. And I don't want you to tell me. That's what I should have been. You know what? Look, that should be my rant. Don't tell me that we don't have to wear masks. Don't tell me. I know that. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Like, worry about yourself.
and don't be offended because I have my mask on.
Leave me alone. Right.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Go somewhere. Nah, we don't have to wear the mask no more. You don't have to wear your mask no. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about yourself.
Right.
Worry about the Delta variant getting up in your nostrils, okay? And what you're going to do when you get sick. Don't worry about me. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
So y'all just leave people alone. When they got the mask on, let them wear a mask. If they're not vaccinated, that's their thing. If they are, that's their thing. Everybody just worry about themselves. Just worry about what you got going on. So I went to the other things that I did was we worked on Pastrami on the Run. I did a lot of the marketing stuff, and I just want to say, if you guys live in Los Angeles, you need to come by and purchase some of our pastrami eats. If you go onto our website, which is pastramiontheRun.com, and put in the promo code Just Being Me, so JUSTBEINGME, and you'll save 15% off your total order. Total order. So,
wow.
Yes. Which we're trying to build our brand and get us out there. So I will put it in the description box. It's pastramiontheRun.com. Promo code is Just Being Me. We had a chef that came out there yesterday, Chef Ram. He came out to our kitchen yesterday, and he's helping us kind of like perfect our menu. He is. He's taking like the existing items that we have and like kicking it up a notch. And so he took our pastrami taco with the blue shell tortilla. He made this what we named pico pico. So he made like pico de gallo, but it's called pico pico. So we made a pastrami pico pico taco. Oh my God, that thing is so good.
Okay, so how did he adjust it? What did he do?
So he added. So my meat that I had in there, he switched the meat up. So instead of you know how I have it like kind of grounded the way the meat is, he chopped it. He chopped the meat up and then put it on the grill. Chopped the meat up. No pickle at the bottom. It doesn't have a pickle at the bottom. The pickle is in the pico pico. So he chopped some pickle up. He put chopped up red onion, pickle, tomatoes, and chili peppers, like the little yellow peppers.
Got you. Yeah.
Chopped all of that up, and then put some stuff in there, mixed it all up, and then so that goes on top of the taco. So it's the meat.
What? So it's all in a mixture in there already.
Yeah.
You just put your meat in there, and then you put your mixture on top.
Yep. So it's the meat, the cheese, the OG sauce, and then the pico on top.
Oh wow! Okay.
Oh, it is so good. It's so good.
Oh my God! Yeah, that sounds good.
He said, so he came. He told me to taste my taco. He said, "So what do you think?" I said, "It was good. It's my taco. It's good." What you think I'm gonna say? Right. It's my taco. He said, "Okay." He said, "That's cool." And he tasted my taco. He said, "It is good." He said, "But watch what I do." So he did his taco. And then he said, "Okay, taste that." I was like, Well, that's what you do. You a chef. Like, you a real bona fide.
I don't expect
chef.
anything less.
Yes. It better taste better than mine. It better taste better than mine. And it just tastes fresher. It just tastes with all that, vegetable in there. And it just tastes like real fresh. It was like...
That's the good thing. You want all that stuff on there, Mark.
Yes. Yeah. It was really good. So, thank you, Chef Ram, for coming out. And he's going to work with us. Every so often, he's going to come out and just pick a existing item and kick it up a notch. So,
okay.
I'm like, I love it.
Now, was that the guy that was in the pictures that you posted?
No. The one that I posted is one of Jermaine's people's family. He plays football. And they just came down to taste the new taco that we had and all the other stuff because he was in town. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, and we are official. We've been going through this with Google My Business. So, whenever you get a business, you gotta get yourself on Google because what do people look up? What search engine do people use the most to look things up? It's Google.
Google.
Yes. So, for some reason, Google had us at 2 locations. So
what?
They said you guys have 2 businesses. We like, now what happened was when we was at home, when I was working out of the house, I signed up for Google My Business, and then when we got the kitchen, I had signed up for it again, and I think they never told me what the 2 addresses were. So because of that, I think they had us go to the kitchen and video the location, the driveway, the logo, everything.
Did they really?
Yes. They had to verify that we were a kitchen. And they're on East Coast time. And they only work until a certain time, which ain't the time. I'm at work when they off work. When they on, I'm off. When I'm off, they on. And I was like, oh my God. Like 9:30 a.m. daytime is 3:30 a.m. our time. And that's when they open. So I was like, okay, I work 9 to 5. And so how can we do it? We ended up figuring it out. Thank God I have a flexible schedule. So I was able to go down there at like 10:30, do it, and then come back, go back to work. So I was like, okay, this was hard. This was really, really hard to do, but we got it. We got approved. They sent me the email and said, y'all official. So I'm like, cool. So I said all of that to say, if you ever go to Pastrami on the Run, I need for y'all to go and put your reviews so we can build our Google page, good or bad or indifferent. I love all comments. I love constructive criticism because then there's something that we need to do to be better. I want to know. So let us know. Go on Google My Business. We're also on Yelp. You can Yelp us. So yeah, that's just been my life right now. Pastrami on the Run and regular work, but that don't count. So that's just been. It counts because it counts. It pays me. But that's the only reason why my heart right now is on Pastrami on the Run and just trying to build the business. So come on out, y'all. Come on out. So that was my weekend. It was full. It was really, really full.
Wow.
Yep. So it is what it is. Let me see. Let's jump into Let's talk about it. Let me see. Oh, Britney Spears. So what do you think about what's going on with Britney Spears right now?
My Lord. Britney Spears is like, look, you know what? Y'all got me messed up. I'm alive. I'm not a slave.
Yep. She made that song slave, but she ain't a slave.
Okay, Brittany, tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Yeah.
Let the people know exactly what's going on. Let the judge and everybody know. And she's saying that these therapists are drugging her, and I believe now
Yeah.
they're doing that, Margot.
Yeah.
They're doing what her father tells them to do.
Exactly.
And then when he wants the money, or the money getting low, he wants to go out and perform. He pulls back on the narcotics and the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Get her in there, get somebody to help her and stuff like that, and then send her back to Vegas for a little bit, and then pull her.
Yep.
This and that, and it's not fair because she's been held hostage.
Yeah.
She's being used, and she doesn't have a life. Well, what kind of life is that? And she said she wants to have children and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just using her. She's just the piggy bank, period. And it's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful.
It is awful. It's so bad. I mean,
and I believe everything that she says.
I do.
And you know what, Marco? This happens, and we know it happens to people.
Yeah.
And the thing is that she can get help without you guys having conservatorship over her and her money.
Yeah.
Just like she said, I can have someone come to me twice a week and talk to me, the person of my choosing or whatever.
Right.
Not the people that you guys got in your pockets.
Right. Deep.
But and she's right. It's her money.
Yeah.
Let use the people or whatever and stuff like that. We can check. You guys, they can check them out, make sure that they're legit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them exactly what they want, and she can move on and have a life. She deserves a life.
Yeah, she does. How old is she? She in her 30s.
Yeah, she only had those 2 kids, and what's his name? Federline.
Federline. Yeah, Kevin Federline.
Yeah, he ended up getting kids and got a little money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but she deserves a life. She's making a whole bunch of people comfortable.
Yeah, she is. And she's not comfortable. So you're making everybody else comfortable while they drugging you up and doing whatever they doing to you, destroying your mental capacity just so that they can be comfortable. And that's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. At all.
And people do it every day. I'm so glad she finally spoke up. Because remember, she was saying, I'm okay.
Yeah.
And all this.
They propped her up. They propped her up on that lithium. She was on lithium and propped her up and said, okay, so tell the people that you okay so they can stop running around here talking about free Britney. No.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't okay.
And she got on there. Well, they were all on, I think they did it virtually.
Uh-huh.
And she said what she had to say, and I thought that was great. I was so happy for her. I'm like, about time she spoke up and told the truth.
Yeah. I was looking on the Shade Room, and they have like a quote from her. She said, I want to be able to be heard. By making me keep this for so long is not good for my heart. It concerns me. I'm not allowed to be able to be heard. I have the right to use my voice. My attorney says I can't let the public know what they did to me. I shouldn't be able to be in a conservatorship. The law needs to change, ma'am. I've worked since I was 17 years old. I can't go somewhere unless I meet someone every week in an office. I truly believe this conservatorship is abusive, but ma'am, there are thousands of conservatorships that are abusive as well. I want to end the conservatorship. That's what she said. She just want to end all of that. Like, stop. Just stop it. And I don't blame her. She's not a child anymore. Let her be. Just let her, whatever it is, get her some doctors. If it's mental or whatever, they're, scared of her mental health and all this. Get her some doctors and let her pick her own doctor. She's not that far off. She's not. If she can go up there and sing in Las Vegas and dance and wiggle around, then she's fine. She's in sound mind.
She's okay enough to make them some money.
Yeah. So she's in sound mind. She is. She says she can't sleep. She's so angry. It's insane. I have never said it openly. I didn't think anything of it. I thought people would make fun of me. She's saying she's lying. She's got everything. She's Britney Spears. It's been a long time since I owned my money.
Ooh.
Man, that's sad. I pray for her. I pray for her because, I mean, the picture that they have, and any picture that you see of her right now, she just looks bad. She looks really bad. That girl is, how old is Britney Spears? She's 39 years old. And she looked like she And this picture they have on the shade room of her, she look like she all of maybe 40. I'll give her 47, 48 white people age.
Ooh.
Like,
Ooh.
because white people look older than they are. Sorry,
Yeah.
white people.
They treated her money. They're not even letting anybody come in here and glamorize her up a little bit.
Right.
You know, put her hair, or put some makeup on her.
Yeah.
So they don't even care.
Her
They just
skin
want
look
money.
tough. Her skin looks so thick on her face. It don't look. It looks like it's warm. That's what it looks. It looks warm.
Wow. She's probably so tired, Margot.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, she said she couldn't even sleep, Margot.
Mm-hmm. Can't
The
sleep.
poor woman said she couldn't sleep.
Nope. That's sad. Really sad. You wonder why her mental is messed up. Look, y'all messing up her mental. It's not her mental. Y'all.
It's not even her.
Y'all doing that to her.
Now watch when everything settles. Okay, when the dust settles, we're gonna find out that girl ain't got no money.
Right. Oh yeah. They
gonna have all that money because, honey, the daddy, he's telling them right now, move the money. They gonna release the conservatorship, move the money, start giving me some money. I want to be on the payroll. I want to do this. I want to do that.
You know,
he's gonna become wonderful. Oh my God, loving father who's guiding his daughter.
Right.
Oh my.
For years, and that's not even the truth. I just found it to be weird for that to happen as she's an adult and for that long. I mean, shit happened. She shaved her hair. She went through some shit. Okay, all right, and that was probably behind y'all too. Y'all probably was doing something to her at that time. Okay, that's fine. Some things happened, but I don't think that nothing happened that bad that we know of that she needed a conservatorship for 15 years. That's a long time.
That's a long time, Margot. 15 years. And you know what? They probably was giving her them pills anyway because they wanted this conservatorship. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she probably would skip everything, and she probably just shaved her head because she was just tired of it. And maybe she didn't want to go out and sing and dance anymore.
Right.
So she shaved her head. She was angry and mad and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't no telling what they was slipping her.
Right. Yeah.
You know, in her drinks or whatever, and try to play her crazy.
Yep. And it worked. They got the conservatorship for 15 years. They laying up on her money.
And people are really cruel. They don't care nothing about that.
Mm-mm.
They can go in front of a camera and act. I mean, they can really go and act.
Mm-hmm.
And act like, they're this loving, doting father and,
right.
Oh my God, this and that. And all the while, counting her money.
They evil. Yep.
Evil. They don't care. It's all about them. It's all about them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to Britney's sister?
I was thinking about when I was reading the story. I'm like, she has a sister. Why didn't do that to her? But she got married. She had kids. Jamie Lynn. Her name is Jamie Lynn Spears.
Maybe Britney taking care of her too. Maybe Britney's money taking care of her too.
Right. Let me see what's happening with Jamie. Her name is Jamie Lynn. She had got married. She didn't get married. Is that the one that married to Diana Ross' son? No, that's not her.
No.
Okay. Oh, Jamie Lynn Spears. I guess she ain't doing too much because she's cute.
Didn't try to make one record or something that didn't work out.
Mm-hmm. She's 30 years old, and she's married, and she has children. So she just probably faded off into just regular people world. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm good. I see what they're doing to my sister, so I'm good. I'm going to stay over here with my husband and my kids, and I'm good. Because there's nothing on here. When I put her name up, it's like, she's not doing nothing. She just said she got kids and siblings and a husband. That's it.
Mm.
So,
yeah.
So Reverend Jesse Jackson, got arrested today at the Capitol building for a peaceful protest over the voting rights bill. So he's 79 years old. It was 20 protesters, according to the Shade Room. That's my spot. I'm always on the Shade Room. 20 protesters who were arrested outside the Capitol building for protests that continue stalling of passing the voting rights bill. Isn't it ironic that there was a peaceful protest and folks got arrested, but when it was a riot where people got killed, wasn't nobody able to arrest none of those folks? I don't understand. I don't get it.
And I just want to say something else here. Jesse, we don't need you out there no more.
Jesse.
You know, you have done your part. Trust me. You've been marching since the 50s and 60s. Look, we don't expect you to be out there anymore. We'll take it from here, sir.
Go sit in your rocket chair, Mr. 79. You've done your job.
And let us appreciate you.
Yes,
okay?
please.
We don't need you to be going to jail because you can fall and break your hip. You know what I mean?
You're so
Jesse,
right.
Go home and enjoy yourself. Please, Jesse.
Yeah. I'm laughing because there's a picture of him on here, and every time he keeps saying it, he's staring at me.
Jesse, look, Jesse.
Jesse, go
just
sit
go
down.
home and put your feet up and turn on the westerns. You know what I mean?
Right. Put on your
And
slippers.
laugh.
Take your shoes off. Put your slippers on and your house robe, and just chill. Watch some shit on TV.
You know, go to your go to the channels that you like, your political channels or whatever, your news channels, whatever you have to do. But just do it in a privacy in your own home. It's okay.
He needs to disappear. You know how people just disappear, like how Johnny Carson just disappeared, Barbara Walters just disappeared. You know, they just...
Oh, Barbara Walters, she did disappear, didn't she?
Yeah, she's gone. They just... Whatever they do, they just disappear.
Not even a picture.
Not a picture. So you don't see her go to the grocery store. You don't see her on no paparazzi, no nothing. They just... That's what he needs to do. He just needs to disappear. Just disappear. Wherever they go, when they disappear, that's where he needs to go.
You know, what happens is they stay in their house. They go to their little club meetings around the neighborhood, you know, and they have, you know, of course, the housekeeper, she goes and gets, you know, the food and everything. And then they have the gardener, and then they have people come over, just their close friends and stuff like that. And just keep them in check in their way. They don't have to go anywhere.
Right. They don't go nowhere because you don't see them. No slip-ups. You don't catch them. I bet you, I bet you a picture of Barbara Walters is worth a lot of money. Cause
Can you, I couldn't even imagine what she looked like. She was ready to go before she went, because I was just like, okay, Barbara, you just need to give it up.
Yeah. When she was on The View, the last of The View, yeah, she was.
Oh, my God.
She was already done. She was done. So, Mr. Jesse.
I hated
her. Disappear. Go on and find out where them people disappear to, and you go and do your thing. And disappear right along with them. So Mary told me about Dave Chappelle is having a comedy concert in Las Vegas, July. Just starts in July, the beginning of July. Yeah. But the tickets are astronomical.
Look, I can't do it.
I cannot do it.
I would love to see him in my lifetime. I mean, you know what I mean? I would love to. But, you know, if we go to Vegas, Margot, it's going to have to be a trip.
It's a trip.
You know, we're going to have to be there for the weekend or a couple of days. You know, we have to get the room, have to get tickets, you know, get the airline, you know, all that kind of stuff. We're going to have to do all that. So it would be a big deal for us to go out there. Yes. As opposed to being in Los Angeles where we can grab something to eat, go on, come on back home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a trip. Yeah.
That's just a trip. That's just a, you know, we got to make a trip out of it. You just can't go and just come back.
You got to, because I ain't driving, so I got to fly.
I'm not driving either.
I got to get a room. I got to get a car because they ain't going to have no Uber. There's going to be so much going on over there. When I went to Vegas 2 weeks ago, I said, okay, I'm not going to get a car because I know I'm staying in this one hotel. I'm not going because it's hot outside. I'm just going to stay in this freaking hotel. I don't care. So I didn't get a car, but do you know how many people were in the Uber area? At one point, when I started walking up to get my Uber, they said there are no cars available. I was like, well, how the fuck am I going to get to where I'm going to go? I mean, it just, you don't think about it. I could have took a cab, but at the time, I'm like, okay, so how am I going to get from point A to point B if there's no Uber car? Like, how are there no cars? No cars. But then I just kept doing it because I was already panicking. Like, okay, how am I gonna get there? And then it picked up. But it was a whole sea of people waiting for Uber cars because they have a whole Uber pickup. This is a sea of people waiting for cars.
So how long did it take for your Uber to get there?
It took about 15 minutes.
About 15?
Yeah. It took about 10 or 15 minutes. And I had a bomb ass Uber driver. She was so cool. Soon as I got in the car, she was a black girl. And her thing says she likes to talk. She did like to talk. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm here. We good. She said, well, I like to ask my passengers before I pull out of the airport, do you need to go to a dispensary or a store? I was like, what? Huh? What you say? I said, well, that's just excellent customer service.
That was cool, though.
And what?
I mean, that was cool.
Man, I was like, okay. I like that. I said, I don't need to go to the dispensary, but I could swing by the store. She said, you may want to get a bottle of wine or something. So you have to pay all them high prices in the casino. I said, you know what, you're right. I'll go to the store. So she took me to the store. And then she took me on to the hotel. And she was driving. You could tell she from Vegas. She was swooping them streets. Oh, we was there.
Where she was going. She knew what she was doing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I said, now that was excellent customer service right there.
Excellent. That was wonderful. Mm-hmm. I mean, most people are trying to get you where you got to go, and that's it.
Yep. And they're trying to pick up another ride.
Any other stops, they're not trying. They're not trying to do all that.
Yep.
But for her to ask you like that was beautiful.
Yep. I loved it. I said, okay, well, I don't do the dispensary thing, so we don't need to go there. But that was cool if I did. I mean, you was going to wait for me and everything.
Can I pick you up in the
You want something? You want a little edible or something? Got you. I got you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she was really, really cool. So you got to get a car. I mean, that's just that's over, for real, because I gamble. So that's like over a $2,000 trip. That's over a $2,000 trip.
Absolutely.
With the tickets, food, over. They have one on the floor seat, $1,040 each, and that's around the stage. You know how they have around the stage? Those are the seats around the stage. I'm like, that's just, I can't. Right next to the stage, well, right around that area, $810. That's high. But somebody's gonna buy it. I will be waiting.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have a sold out packed house.
Girl, it's probably gonna be sold out by the weekend. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be sold out. Yeah. I mean, they don't need me.
No, he don't. And he worked.
They don't need me.
He worked every dime that he needs to get to fill them seats, and definitely will fill them. And I will be waiting for the Netflix special to come out.
There you go.
I wait for Netflix, and I will enjoy it like I was sitting right there in row F next to the stage.
Right.
So, okay, cool. Sorry, we'll wait till you come out here, Dave.
Yeah, we just have to wait on you, Dave. Mm-hmm. Love you.
We do love you. So you'll have a soapbox.
I can't really think of anything right now.
Okay.
I didn't. Today was such a long day. It was like, ugh.
Oh yeah, it was a long day. It was a long one. So Chloe and Tristan, I'm just gonna jump on over to reality.
Oh.
They are. So Tristan's been caught cheating again. So they are break up again after reconciliation. Yeah, they broke up. They broke up again, and I hope that this is the last time. So I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Their show is over as far as Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yeah. But they are going on to Hulu to do some other stuff, so they ain't going too far. But I really through the show, I really liked Tristan. I did. I liked how he
was he on the show?
Yeah, he was on the show. Yeah, he was on the show, and the whole time he was trying to figure out how to get back with Chloe. He was doing everything that, you know, a man should do to try to get you back. He's very likable. He's a handsome guy. And then, but as guys and people do, they have two sides. And the guy that I see on TV and the way that he shows that he loves Chloe and everything that he did to get back with her, for him to turn to the other side of himself and do this again, I hope Chloe does not take him back. Like, if you take him back, I don't care if he is the father of your child. This man is a serial cheater. Like, he's not going to ever stop. Like, that's really who he is. That's really who he is. So, you could do much better. He's a handsome looking man, and their baby is beautiful. Their baby is just so adorable. They're doing those Chloe and the baby True is doing commercials for the migraine medicine or whatever, and they just look so cute. They don't need that extra in I mean, I just feel bad for Chloe. Chloe, not like that, but she always just, oh well, I mean, you reap what you sow too, so I'm gonna just stop right there. I'm trying to fix it, but
what did you think was going to happen?
Okay. every word that I'm saying, I'm swallowing it like, nope. She's a beautiful girl. You can find you another man who wants just one woman. They're out there.
Or you just just stop looking and let someone choose you. How about that?
Let somebody choose you, Chloe. Please. Just
let someone choose you. And just make sure that they are available and they're what you want. Mm-hmm. Because you do have a choice. Yeah. You don't have to settle. Yeah. You know what it. And you guys always go for these same types. Mm-hmm. And this is where you end up. Get somebody that's not in the industry. Get somebody that's a nobody. Get you a doctor or something. Mm-hmm. Go get you a lawyer. Just go get you, get somebody, get the trash man, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
It don't matter. You know what I mean? But you guys are already these little circles, and you guys want this guy and that guy, and they're not. Come on now.
Right.
Yeah. Just go get you a regular guy. Just get you a regular guy. Get the school teacher. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what's the man's name whose wife, what was his name? The guy that has Amazon.
Oh. Is it Bezos? That's not Bezos. No.
I think that was him. Is it? And then him and his wife divorced.
Oh, yeah.
She married a science teacher.
Right. Just a regular person.
Just a regular dude.
Jeff Bezos.
A regular dude. That's all you need. You know what I mean? You don't have to have the basketball guys. You don't have to have the musicians, the entertainers, because this is where you end up.
Right. Because everybody wants them, and they want everybody. So
and they're messy. And it's just like, you become the flavor of the week or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that boy didn't have any intentions on being sincere. Mm-hmm. But we don't know why, he probably just wanted to get on the show a little bit,
Yeah.
Have a little pocket change or whatever, But that guy, you didn't learn nothing from the first time he had a baby, with the other girl?
First time, second time, this is about the third time. It's just like...
Stop it.
You need to stop it. You need to. I mean, I get it. They had a reunion, and what she said was that, he did this. They had the reunion, and then they broke up. But she was saying, he did everything that he was supposed to do, and you know, he did try really hard, and if he really didn't want to be with her, then she don't understand why he would do the things that he did. True enough.
It's game,
but
girl.
It's gay.
Knows what you. It's just total game. Come on, wake up and stop playing.
Yep, it's definitely.
Look, you had Lamar. And you haven't learned anything.
You ain't learned
You
nothing.
haven't learned anything. You can't be that naive.
Yes. No.
You can't be that naive.
No, not at all. Said stop being naive.
Stop being naive with
Please.
this crap. Y'all make me sick.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Y'all make me sick. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You know what? Y'all want that rhythm, but y'all can't handle that blues, can you?
Okay. Woo!
You
Say
can't
that again. You said you want that rhythm, but you can't handle that blues? Dang.
You get in there, blues get to be too heavy for you. Be careful what you wish for and what you go after.
Right?
Stay in your lane.
I'm gonna write that. That's our title. You want that rhythm, but you can't handle the blues.
You can't handle the blues.
Man, that's a very true statement.
I mean, you know, and you gotta know, you know. I mean, it's really funny, but sometimes things are very cultural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember this guy. I know two guys, and they marry women out of the culture, culture, and out of their culture.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when I talk to them or whatever, it's just like both of them always say, "There's nothing like a black woman." And I'm like, well, what does that mean? They said they hug you different.
Mm.
They talk to you different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They get it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't even have to say nothing.
We know.
I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's very different.
Mm.
You know, you could kind of look at each other, and you know, he said you can't get that here. I'm like, but that's they say, but they say it's very different. You know, and sometimes, you know, especially when people get older or whatever, they're looking for a connection.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we're just not having fun anymore. I need a connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody that gets me, somebody that understands me, somebody that knows what I'm talking about without me even saying a word. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just things like that or whatever. You just gotta be, you know.
We connected in that way. Like we do. We on that same vibe. So when they try to, you know, and you do what you do. If you want to do, you know, be with somebody else, another nationality or whatever, culture, whatever, that's your business. But, you know, it's a vibe.
I'm saying, know what you're getting into.
It's a vibe. Yeah.
Know what you're getting into.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, after it's all over, you know, don't start, you know, just talking about, oh, you know, that person or whatever.
Right.
And stuff like that. Because, I mean, you know, like you said, how did you get this guy in the first place?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, you knew the history.
Yep.
You knew the history.
Yep.
But you persisted like you were going to be something different.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't.
Different path. You know, it was, you know, all that. But was it really?
Right.
Was it really?
Right.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It was some bullshit.
You know, but yeah, you know, choose who you want, you know, and I mean, let somebody choose you first of all. But the thing is that, you know, don't be a fool,
right?
You know, and just be smart about some things. And I know, you know, especially after getting your head bumped a couple of times.
Yeah. When you see a whole bucket of red flags, trust and believe. Those are warning signs, and you need to get the heck up out of there, please. They're handing you the freaking bucket of red flags. Like the person is like, here, Chloe, a bucket of red flags. What you gonna do with it? Nothing? Alright, I'm gonna keep fucking up. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm gonna do because you ain't gonna do it. I done gave you the whole bucket. I gave you the bucket.
And look, they had relationships ruined with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Behind this nut job.
Yep.
All this kind of stuff. Come on.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So hopefully it's done, and then we don't have to hear it. Well, we have to hear his name because that's true. That we don't have to. We don't have to hear it. Okay. But you probably still hear him going to go pick the baby up. Okay, cool. They can do that. Go do the exchange at the Starbucks.
We're gonna hear about it every time he step out with somebody.
For sure. For sure. So we're just gonna round it off with bullshit and beauty. So last week, Biden signed a bill. Is it a bill or something? For Juneteenth to make it a national holiday. And so now we're waiting for it to go through the Senate and see if it's going to be an official holiday. But I heard that they were trying to make it on the bullshit is. This is my bullshit. My bullshit is that I heard that they were trying to change the date of Juneteenth to not be on the 19th, but have it on the 18th. And I mean, as Mary explained to me earlier, it's called Juneteenth because they didn't know what teenth it was when it all happened, when it all went down. So it's just like, in general, Juneteenth. It happened around just about this time.
Right, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Right.
It happened with a fan, but can't nobody pinpoint the exact date, so we just call it Juneteenth.
Yes, and then so they have it on the 19th, so that's the last of the tinks.
Right, exactly.
So why are you going to put it on the 18th? If people who have celebrated Juneteenth, because there are people who have celebrated, and we will start to celebrate it. I know I will start celebrating it now because, it's going to be an official holiday. And I know the meaning of Juneteenth. I didn't know what it was for years. I didn't know. I just knew the church was having a Juneteenth festival. I was like, oh, okay, we're going to have some food. That's all I cared about was the food. But I didn't know what it was about until, recently as an adult. But for them to take it and say that it's been celebrated on the 19th all this time, and to take it to say, well, we're going to have it on the 18th, that's the bullshit. If us, the people, say we celebrate this shit on June 19th, then give it to us on June 19th, as you guys have your July 4th. It don't matter when July 4th falls, you celebrate that shit on July 4th. So we're saying Juneteenth is on the 19th of June. So don't give it to us on the 18th and then expect us to come to work on June 19th, because we celebrating on June 19th. It's going to be a 2-day holiday, okay? You're going to give me off the 18th, and then I'm going to take an extra day off on the 19th, because I'm celebrating the day that it is on. So the beauty, that's the bullshit. Don't change the damn date. Don't do that. But the beauty is that we celebrate within ourselves. It don't matter. Nobody can't tell us when to fucking celebrate. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. If y'all say the 18th, I'm going to make sure I have an extra vacation day to take off the 19th. So I can have it today.
Now, I know, what Independence Day falls on Sunday and we get Monday off? Or how does that?
It falls on Sunday, but we have Monday off because it's on a Sunday.
Okay. Like I really care anyway, but
right.
I get Monday off though. That's good.
Yeah, that's the only thing I care about, and I'm glad that it falls on a Monday, so you can do whatever you do on 4th of July, but we get the 5th off, so we can relax. We don't have to do anything on that day. I said
right. They have they have all these fireworks going off now. It's like crazy. I'm like, come on, you guys.
Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't heard it sooner because, usually it'd be cracking in March. But I'm starting to hear it now. I'm starting to hear the big booms and see the stuff flying in the air and all that. So I'm like, okay, Cool. Here we go. Here we go.
There we go, my poor doggy.
Oh, and Rasta gonna be like, stop that shit.
Yeah. Mommy, I'm scared.
I'm scared. Oh, boy. All right, y'all. So this is episode 100. 100. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us. And we hope to have another 100 soon episodes. She dancing over here. She like, yup. So thank you guys for listening to us 100 times. Thank you for supporting our podcast, and we will see you guys. Well, you'll hear us next week. All right. Y'all take care of yourself.
Good night. Safe.
Good night, y'all.